Cognac fan.
If Cognac ain't shot your video yet, what the fuck is you doing?
Even though I don't wanna shed no more tears, I just close my eyes and start dreaming without you.
I love you, Equinox.
It's been a lot of rainy days. I hope that God is making a way. Don't think I needed you anyways. It took some time for me to see it. Y'all don't see what I see. Wear my heart on my sleeves. I'm just tired of bleeding. I always wind up losing in the ending. In this game called love, I lose. Cause who said you win? Who said you win? Anyway, in this game called love, I lose. Cause who said you win? Who said you win? Anyway, even though I don't wanna shed no more tears, I just might just close my
Okay, so like I said, my daughter was like probably like 2 weeks, if not 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? And he left. He left me with her and said he didn't want to, basically like he didn't want no responsibilities no more. But it was deeper than that, you know, I didn't know at the time. But we had a joint bank account. And I didn't have, like, the type of job I have, we didn't have, like, maternity leave, all that. So I had to, like, save my money and prepare for my 6 weeks that I had to be off for the baby, for my baby or whatever, and for my finances or whatever. And I was depending on, like, kind of him, you know, to help, because we was in a relationship, we was a couple, had a joint bank account. When he left, I watched him every week take his paycheck off the account every week, leaving me with no money and nothing to take care of his daughter. It was like F me. Like I don't even know who this guy was. Like he was not the same person that I had even met. And I said that before already. But yeah, he just took his money off the account every fucking week. It was heartbreaking to see. And we'd text here and there, and I'll be like trying to talk and reason with him, like what's going on, what's wrong, like what am I doing wrong, like, you know, why is it that you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, here, what's going on, basically. He kept saying, it ain't got nothing to do with you. He was making every excuse. So I'm just thinking, like I said, I'm talking to my daddy at this time, because I need a male perspective and insight on this at this point. And so he telling me like, well, you know, he just, you know, guys, he just going through something. You know what I'm saying? We get stupid when we had kids and whatever the case. So I'm like, okay, or whatever. I'm being patient. Not knowing, I'm really thinking that he is over his family house and he just going through something. And that wasn't the case at all. So fast forward to Farrah being maybe like, she wasn't even 6 weeks yet, I don't think. She wasn't even 6 weeks. I was fresh on the scene with this or whatever. And I was on Facebook. I was not. I nursed all my kids. So I had ended up getting Farrah, changing her diaper or whatever, waking up early in the morning. I'm about to feed her, holding her in my arms, and that goes on Facebook. And I look and I see, go into my messenger and I see I have a message request. So when I goes into the message request, guess who the fuck it is? It's Miss motherfucking is you done? We just friends. Ask him, is you done? Cause I gotta feed my kids. It's this bro. It's her ass in my inbox. She didn't say hi, good day, how you doing, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to bother you. No, nothing. No proper introduction or greet at all. It was just straight screenshots. Throwing all the screenshots of her and my husband's conversation. He wasn't my husband at this time, but all the screenshots of their conversation and stuff. So I'm reading this, and I will never forget this feeling. Like, I'm reading the messages, and I'm like, what the fuck? I hold my daughter at the same time, like, so devastated, like, I'm fucking crying, like, and then I'm like, as I read the message, no, let's rewind, pause, we gotta pause, rewind. So before he got the fuck on and left, mind y'all, I told y'all I can read. I'm a person of reading. I'm an empath. I can read people's inner secrets, their thoughts. Not their thoughts. Cause people like, bitch, read my thoughts, bitch. Since she a fucking goddamn reader, mind reader. No, not thoughts like in that way. But I can see people's inner secrets, things that they're trying to hide, their secrets. So I'm changing my daughter at this time, and he's standing. He's standing in the between the kitchen and the living room, and that's where we had like my daughter's bassinet or whatever. His energy was reeking like boom, like it was. He was not saying nothing, but the energy was loud than a motherfucker. Like it was loud than a bitch. He didn't do nothing wrong in his gestures, his conversation, nothing. It was his energy. His energy was screaming. It bothered me so bad to the point that I said, I stopped changing my daughter. Because at this point, you weird. I don't know what the fuck you all, you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, where I come from and the backgrounds I came from, so it was like, what the fuck? Like, bruh, I've not ever got purred from your ass. Maybe we ain't had your preference around this bitch. You know, maybe this your preference. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I say this, he's not a pervert, but I'm saying that's my mindset. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying? Because his energy was weird. Like, it was just weird. I couldn't pinpoint what it is. That's another thing too. When I'm seeing somebody's shit, I can't pinpoint it right away. I have to be around you more to understand what it is that you're hiding or what it is the secret is. So his energy so loud, I'm changing my daughter, and I stopped in mid-change. I said, I don't know what the fuck you got going on right here. I said, you loud as hell. And he was like, what? What you talking about? I said, I don't know. I said, but you loud. Like, it's something with you. I don't know what it is, but you loud. So fast forward back, like I told you, he got the fuck on fair to his. He was on that I don't want to take no responsibility stuff. So he said, because that was the overlay for the underplay. Fast forward back to Doggy Bone in my damn inbox. So she like, I'm reading the messages, rocking fair, rocking my daughter. She said, yeah, I'm gonna message her and tell her everything. You lied to me. You said that you was gonna leave her. You was gonna be over here with me. And God, I cringe. Cause I'm just going back thinking and looking at this bro like, you told this doggy. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so then I read next. And I'm going to tell her I'm pregnant. So when I seen the bitch in my inbox there, I'm realizing, dang, she, like, I'm like, okay. I'm a rationalized person. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the shit I've been through in my life, I'm a fixed person. Like, okay. All right. You fucked around, bitch. We can fix this. We can fix it. It's fixable. It's fixable. When she said that, I was like, no. I said, no. So what did you do? I'm talking to myself. I'm just like, I'm so devastated. I'm like, what did you do? What did you do? Like, how's we gonna fix this? Like, how can we fix this? This is unfucking fixable. Not only you cheating, you busting this bust down. You fucked her raw and you got her pregnant. So I'm so fucked up. I guess she was waiting. She was waiting and watching me and my, waiting to see when I was gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? So she like, he lied to me, my kids and this and that, all this other stuff. I respectfully told her, I didn't call her name. I didn't disrespect this woman. No. I said, and my story never changes. Because this is factual and this is what happened. I messaged her back. I said, thank you. I'll talk to him when he get home. I said, I'll talk to him when he get home. She said, she started texting and saying, he hurt my kids and he lied. He's supposed to be this, that. She thought I was gonna go back and forth with her and start spewing secrets and go. I'm not doing all that. Because at the end of the day, you knew he was in a relationship. You didn't like the posters that me and him had together when we had our profile pictures, our relationship status, all that. You liked it, all this stuff, but you fucked my whole dude. Like, if you're gonna be a little sidekick, this an insert. If you're gonna be a sidekick, shut the fuck up and be a sidekick. Like, that's what's wrong with a lot of y'all girls. Like, y'all wanna be a sidekick and know your position and then start popping off. Don't come bothering the fucking woman because this nigga hurt your fucking feelings. I ain't fucked you and I ain't hurt your feelings. Leave me the fuck alone. Talk to this dog. Talk to him. He the one that fucked you and hurt your feelings. Why you bothering? Why you fucking up my reality? I'm feeling like I'm good, like I'm okay. So anyways, I said, thank you. I'll talk to him when he get home. I said, it's women like you that make it hard for a good woman like me. I said, you knew that he was in a relationship and you did not care. Like, so anything that's happening that you feel that he did to you, that's on you. That's on you because you didn't care. You didn't care. I said, thank you. I'll talk to him when he get home. The circus fucking started. A circus bigger than fucking Blue and goddamn Krishan. A circus started. A circus. I had entered the circus. The universal circus at that. I entered the universal circus. This broad went mayhem on me. She said, bitch, that's why you stupid. Your daughter gonna be dumb as hell. She got 2 dumbass parents. Just going. She was going so hard. I just was ignoring her at this point. She kept messing me. I just ended up blocking the bitch. I blocked her. Like, bitch, stop talking to me. I already said what I said. I'm not gonna give you no energy. You not even on my. For one, to each his own. Beauty is in the eye of the fucking beholder. But how I feel and my standards and how I feel and look at myself. Ma'am, you wasn't even in the line to apply to even try to compete with me. You couldn't even apply to try to compete with me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, why am I even? I'm not about to go back and forth with you. You're not even on my level at all. But they made you on that level. That's crazy. Let me tell you about that more. Anyway, so I sit there. I blocked her. I didn't say nothing to her. So I'm messaging him. Ooh, just thinking about that just bring back them memories and that heart pain, that kick in my fucking chest, bro. So I'm like, what is you? I'm like, I'm going in on his ass. I'm telling him, like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, bro, like, what? Like, sick, like, seriously? Like, dog, real, for real? So I'm so devastated, like, I'm fucked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Telling the dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you doing. Like, this bra is, like, it don't match. It don't match. And so he's like, yeah, this will happen. I'm not sure, or whatever. He, pacifying. You know you slept with this girl. You knew you slept with her. So me, this is where I say that my abandonment issues and my trauma from my childhood caused me to stay in this situation when I knew like I should have got the hell on. Like I feel like I was conditioned. Like as I got older, like when you get older, I always tell my son, like he's so young, he about to be 20, so he like, I know, I've been through heartbreak. So I'm like, man, no, when you younger, you can get over heartbreak easier, bro. Like it hurt, but it's just like, all right, I'm outside afterwards. As you get older, your time becomes valuable. I'm not playing with my time, like, so it kind of hit a little different. So it was like, all right, I was more patient. The patience started kicking in at the wrong fucking time. Like I miraculously had patience at the wrong situation at the wrong time, which this is surfacely speaking. Spiritual note, it all happened and played out like it needed to happen in divine order. But we going back and forth. He's sitting up there trying to act like he don't know this is that, all this extra stuff. Whole time he knew, oh, sickness. So she ended up having that kid. No, I'm missing a big portion of this fucking circus. So once she realized that she finally got my attention, she had been already, when I sent my goons on the page or whatever, she had been already been talking shit about me. I just didn't know because she was a non-fucking factor to me. I didn't know because she was a non-factor to me. So it was like, why am I going on this girl page? I don't have no reason to go on the page. She give me weird vibes, but there's no reason to go on the page. So when they found out, my girls, when I'm telling them what happened, they finally go on the girl page and they going down a rabbit hole. They're like, bro, she been kind of talking shit. She been going. She just needed, at this point, the cat was out the bag and now she can really go. Now she can really go with her shit. So once I did that, like I said, the circus begun. This broad was harassing me for years. Like it was trying to be bullying, but it was trying to be bullying. But I'm Tangi's daughter, so I'm not a bully, but you're not gonna bully me. You can't bully a bully. I'm a Taurus bull gang over here. You're not gonna bully a bully. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like, and also too, my ego was tapped in. And that's why I tell women that I see that end up getting placed in this situation. That's a very effective fucking goddamn. That's very effective. Whoever told these niggas that to pull that motherfucking triangulation move on motherfuckers, that shit is effective because it triggers your ego. And when your ego take over, you ain't budging off of some shit, bro. Like you in there. Your ego is in full drive right now. Navigation system is driving you, and you got control, but you ain't got no control. So my ego was tapped in because it was like, I was stuck here for like 7 years. Like, I was stuck right in that phase, like, because it wasn't nothing, bro. So anyway, she just every fucking day, every day, this girl would be talking about me. She'd be talking about my dude. She was talking about my dude so much to the point that it was making me uncomfortable. Yeah, so she was just talking about my dude every day, like love songs. Like it was uncomfortable. It was like, who nigga is this? Like, who nigga is this? Like at this point, I'm unclear. Is this my nigga? Like, and then another reason, like, cause I know people when y'all hear all the rest, y'all be like, what the fuck was wrong with you? Like, why didn't you leave? Like, bruh. And my exes, like I said, the universe tapped in patience at the wrong time, y'all. Yeah, at the right time, clearly, surfacely wrong time. Spiritually, I guess it was the right timing. But my exes will be offended when they hear this shit. They gonna be like, bruh, she would have got the shit that, like certain shit that I wasn't tolerating. Like certain stuff you would get left off of. And that was some shit that I just wasn't dealing with, but I was dealing with it. So, like I said, she was talking every day, talking about my dude. He wasn't making it no better. At this point, his ego then stepped in. he like, oh yeah, bet I got a back burner USA garbage fucking goddamn watcher. Like I'm on one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like now looking back, he was using her to neutralize me because he was insecure about me. He was insecure about me. So he was using her to degrade and bust me down. And I don't have no bad blood to him. I don't have bad blood to her or anything like that. I'm just telling my story. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to go around having bad blood with anybody or whatever. Like everybody, when I tell y'all about my spiritual journey, everybody had a position and play it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, going back surfacely, telling my story or whatever, his ego got activated. He was using her to sit there and harass me. I wanted my family because it was like I waited 12 years to have a kid, so it's like, damn, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let me not check out because I'm good at checking out and just getting the fuck on. So I sat there, tried to make it work, and he like, yeah, we could make it work for my daughter. This is that, And I was like, all right, I'm believing him. I'm believing him. He was lying, and he had back burner USA. Like, dudes ain't going nowhere when they got an old faithful handy. Like, why would he stop fucking with old girl when bruh. Why would he leave why would he stop fucking with her when he know damn well he can blink, blow, do whatever, and she gonna always still be right there. He can do whatever to her. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's gonna stay around. She's gonna stay around. So, the first year it's 2017, fair, my daughter months and stuff now. He here with me, but we getting into it, a lot because of the circumstances. She sat there and did something that ended up getting him gone or whatever. Every time she knew that I had his little heart. She knew that he loved me. He's not a person of easy of giving his heart away like that. Like, because of what he been through in his life. And that's another reason why he was doing what he was doing to me, because his childhood trauma. His things that he been through in his life, he only was doing what he knew. He only was doing what he seen his dad do, what he seen how his mama do, what he seen his uncles and them do. He ain't know no better. He just going and being a product of his fucking environment. You know what I'm saying? So he going back and forth. At this point, call me naive or not, but I'm just thinking, like, I'm really thinking that he at his people house. This time I'm like, no, he at his family house. That's what he's saying, or whatever the case. No, it wasn't. He wasn't doing that. And he sits there. That kid come. She's so scandalous. This bar so scandalous. I tried to wave the white flag. Wave the white flag because you know what? It's kids involved. So I'm telling her, like, yo, stop. She got her people messaging me and stuff like, why are you harassing? I'm like, I'm not harassing shit. I'm not harassing this lady. She talking so much this is how it was too. Anytime I coughed or blinked to respond, I was the villain. I'm the villain because my energy that strong. And when I go. But I'm letting you just blow, harass, talk shit. When I finally poke back, I'm the villain. I'm doing something wrong. So it was like I was in a fucking nightmare, like where everything that was good was bad and everything that was wrong was good. Like it was a nightmare on Criminal Street, bro. So she sits there and she got her people inboxing me and they talking to me, her sisters, her friends, everybody in my inbox. And I keep telling them the same thing. I'm like, I don't have no smoke with this lady. I'm not trying to sit there and be going back and forth with her. It's kids involved. I just want her to leave me alone. I was like, at the end of the day, these kids is going to be siblings. They're going to need eventually to be able to be around each other. And if you doing this to me, I'm not going to want to fuck with you. And I ain't going to want my kids fucking with you. So I sit there and tried to wave the white flag. She was not stopping. Kid come. she's so evil and demonic. Why wouldn't she though? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't she? That's what a lot of little savage bras do to try to hurt the woman that ain't hurt your ass. I ain't did shit but fuck my nigga. All I did was be with my dude. That's all I did. All I did was be with my dude. I'm getting punished for being with my dude. All because he in love with me. So she sat there, named the kid after him, made him a junior. People was calling me and texting me like, oh, well, how you doing? Is you okay? Is you okay? I'm like, she tormented me so much being pregnant. I was relieved when the fuck the baby was due. When the baby came, I was fucking relieved. That was a relief. She was doing so much tormenting, pregnant with that motherfucker. I was relieved when she had it. I was relieved. So he sits there, you know, taking care of his kid or whatever, which it was lies and stuff. She lied so much on me, it's crazy, but like lies saying that I was telling him not to take care of his. I never do that because for one, I'm a paramedic person. Two, I'm a mother. Three, I'm a baby mother too, with my older son, dad. So I would not never tell nobody or tell a man not to take care of their kid. I feel like a woman who does that is just disgusting. Like, so I'm not gonna never do that regardless of how much I don't fucking like this person or whatever. That kid ain't had shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to keep that whole mindset of this kid ain't got shit to do with it or whatever. And hey, take care of, you know what I'm saying? Take care of your kids. You know, whatever. Yes, I was agitated when he wanted to sit there and be like, oh, I'm gonna see my kid. Because look what happened. Look how it came about. So of course I was nervous. He knew when I found out he was cheating too, he shell shocked me. Because like I said, I wasn't a person of watching. I don't watch nobody babysit nobody in a relationship. If I gotta watch you, I don't need you around. My boss, that's her favorite line. If I can't trust you, I can't have you working for me. Like I can't have you around me. And that's how I am in a relationship. If I can't trust you, I'm not about to be losing my brain stems, sitting up there trying to, you know what I'm saying, watch you and see what you're doing. I don't have time for that. But he had triggered, he triggered the fear in my, he triggered the scare and trauma in my ass. And he knew it. And he knew it. I would never forget driving him home from work and him telling me, like, I could tell I scared you. I could tell I scared you. And I'm like, shit, you think? You think? You scared the fuck out of me? Because another thing, too, like I told y'all, you can set a timer. And I'm going to tell y'all how was the cheating being done. You can set a timer by him getting off work, and like I said, I picked him up and dropped him off every day. And then when he didn't, he had his own car. And you could set a timer by this man. Like he was coming home, work home, go to his cousin's house, and that was like rare because he the same time as me, so he like a loner type of person, and you know what I'm saying, stay to himself. So it was like I was so traumatized and feared out because it was like, when did it happen? Like when did it happen? What did I miss? When did it happen? You know what I'm saying? I was scared. I was shocked. Like, when did this happen? So that year, 2018 happened. We really not getting along a lot. We still going back and forth. Like we kind of not breaking up, but having breaks. And so this one time, in 2018, we had a real big bang. It was like we was getting into it over the dumbest shit. Like energy was just crazy. Like we would be getting into it over some small shit, like a French fry or some shit. Like, and it would be a big ass blow up over a fucking French fry type of thing. Like it was and you know what I'm saying. Probably was doing that so he could sit there and go do what he wanted to do or whatever. Who knows? I don't know. But I ended up getting pregnant with my son. He wasn't playing. Like my baby boy, he wasn't playing at all. So I ended up getting pregnant with him in around the end of 2018, unexpectedly. I told him, and he was, he made me feel so shitty. Boy, he made me feel so shitty about being pregnant with Azrael. he was like, I don't want no kids. I don't want no more kids and this and that. I ain't ready for all this. I ain't ready for that. And I'm like, shit, I don't want no more kids either for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one, my daughter was only one. Like, that shit right there, I always been a parent that I love so hard. I want to make sure I be able to give all my kids the proper and equal love or whatever. So that was kind of messed up for me. I'm like, God damn, Farrah is only 1 year old. Like, and I'm pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, how is that gonna work? I didn't understand like how that was gonna work. Like, I was crying about that in the beginning and throughout the pregnancy, you know, making sure that I was gonna be able to share and spread all that love. But anyway, so we got into a big bang. He was telling me basically to get rid of my son. He didn't want him. He was telling me like, oh, I ain't ready, basically to get rid of my baby or whatever. And so we was going back and forth and getting into it so bad that I was like, you know what? I'm out. I only got 2 kids. My son is older. I only got 1 more kid. I got 2 kids. I'm out. I can escape with a clean fucking slate and not be tied down with 3 fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? By myself. So I could just get all fucked up. I thought this was the one. I thought I was gonna be able to have a family with this person. It ain't it. It ain't work out. You win some, you lose some, Tauwana. You know what I'm saying? Pick yourself up, keep it moving. So that's what was my MO. So and I get emotional about this because I love my son so fucking much. And the think I was gonna get rid of him, like anybody that know, and I'm a zodiac person, I'm a spiritual person, so I'm always using astrology to speak about things. So I'm a Taurus, I'm a hard Taurus. When I put my mind to something, that's what's gonna happen. Like, I'm tunnel vision on that. And I was tunnel vision on getting rid of that baby, that boy. I wasn't gonna have that baby. I was like, fuck that, I'm out. So this all coincides to how I got my shot. My spirituality, more into my spirituality. When I was pregnant with my baby boy Aspen. So he was gone, went over there. Of course, he went over there. You know, so he was breaking me down real bad. At this point, he just was chipping at my self-esteem, because it was like this woman, I feel like she wasn't on my level. She didn't match who I was, not just physically, spiritually, how I am as I carry myself as a person, as a mother, just as overall. Like, I just feel like it wasn't matching. Like, so it's like it triggered that childhood wound in me, of abandonment with my mother. Like, that's when I realized, like, oh, he triggered my abandonment wound. And so I goes to this lady named Anna. I get a reading from her. And I'm talking to her, and I'm like, this is what's going on. I'm pregnant now, but I'm getting rid of my baby. I don't want no more kids. You know what I'm saying? I can basically get off. It's a clean slate. She gives me a reading. She telling me like, no. She was like, don't do that. She pleaded. She don't. Like, she saved my baby. Cause I'm telling you, I was done. I wasn't doing this shit. She saved my baby. So she giving me this reading. She telling me, she like, this girl been attacking you, like, spiritually for a minute. And I'm like, man, whatever. I ain't trying to hear that. She's like, this is why he over there basically, because, like, you know what I'm saying, the shit this motherfucker doing. I'm like, man, I don't believe in none of that shit, B. Like, he over there because he want to be over there. That's why he over there now. You know what I'm saying? So she telling me, like, he doing that, I'm getting shit done on me. And I'm like, I'm feeling like she trying to get extra money about me to do some ritual shit. Like, man, I'm not trying to hear that shit. What she talking about? She like, yeah, like she, you know what I'm saying? You been getting attacked. And so I was like, all right. I end up leaving. I called my godmother because she actually somebody that I know of that really did get attacked spiritually. Like, I didn't believe in all that, but I believed in that story because I seen that story with my own two eyes and seeing how she was getting attacked spiritually when I was a kid. So I called her and she like, well, you know, if you feel like somebody throwing negativity on you, doing something to you, read the Bible, read these scriptures, do a spiritual cleanse, you know what I'm saying, and read the scriptures. I'm like, all right, okay. So I'm telling her, and she like, well, you know, you don't want to believe that, all the time. I was like, you're right. So I sit there. I goes back. I ain't do none of that. I ain't do the spiritual cleanse. I ain't do the bath. I ain't do none of that. I'm just like sitting up there like plotting my motherfucking get the hell on plan, okay? So I sit there, go back to the lady and get another read. I don't know what prompted me to go back there, but I went back there and got another read. So she tell me the same thing again. She was like, look, at this point, you fight back. Like, she was like, you stronger than that. Like, you really gifted. She was like, fight back. She was like, you gonna sit there and just get attacked on? She's like, fight back, man. She's like, at least fight back. So I'm like, man, I ain't believing it. So I sat there. I called my godmama again. I called her again. And so she like, did you do the bath? Did you read the scriptures? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I ain't do it yet. And she was like, girl, just do the what's the names and stuff like that. So anything bother you, you know what I'm saying? God Most High, you will be clear and saved and protected. I said, okay, whatever. So I started I don't know what prompted me to start telling her things that was happening to me a couple of years prior. So let's rewind. Before I had ended up having Farrah, I had these dreams. I had this one dream that I was in a bathtub full of leeches. Like, it was leeches just all on me, just sucking blood up off my ass. And then I had another dream where I was in a bathtub full of snakes. I had another dream where me and my mother was in this dream and we had a plant and the plant was just it got infested with these weird looking worms, and it was spilling out. They were spilling out. It was just the craziest shit. It was just spilling out. Worms were spilling out. My house had got infested with these mice. Bad. Mind you, I'm an OCD type of clean person. I only had one kid at this time. My son was older and he knew like my house was clean. So I had no reason for my house to be, infested like that. So we ended up, when I moved when she was 1, before she turned 1, actually, like I moved to a different house. I had these flies and nets. It wasn't even the season of this shit. No garbages, no nothing around, no fruit, no bananas, no nothing. When I say these, I had nets that was in bulk of nets, like hundreds of nets and flies. They were so bad to the point that I had ended up getting this spray. It's like they was in a pack, a group of some shit. I would spray the flies in the nets. They would group together and move over to another side of the wall. I remember one day my mom was over there and I sat there and was spraying. I was like, I don't know what the hell. I was like, shit, all these damn nets and flies and stuff like that. And she was like, when I did that, when I sprayed it and she seen how they grouped, she said, I ain't never seen no shit like that before. I said, shit, me neither. And so fast forward back, I told my godmama all the stuff that was happening. She was like, what? She said, girl, do you know your damn ancestors and spirit guys been trying to tell you basically like you've been getting pounced the fuck on and you just ignoring all the signs and stuff? And I'm like, what? Like, I ain't trying to hear all, you know what I'm saying? So she ended up prompting me, sending me downtown to the candy shop. She was like, talk to my homegirl that's in there. She do readings or whatever. She good. She'll be able to tell you she see that type of stuff. I'm like, yeah, okay. I go down there. I do get cleansing stuff, like to cleanse myself, my aura, my house, my spirit. You know what I'm saying? My spirit, anything that's on me is gonna be cleansed out. I talked to the lady. She like, yeah, you know, just do the cleanser. So then when she came out after doing a reading on me, she like, yeah. I don't know what hit her, who was talking to her, what spirit happened to hit to her. She like, get this. She was telling me all the stuff to get because she hadn't seen what was being done to me. Skip back just a little bit. When I walked in the store, my spirit told me what candles this girl was using on me. When I was in there just looking. And I had no idea, but I just knew. She could lie all day and say that she ain't do nothing to me or whatever the case may be. But let me tell you, a motherfucker gonna deny that shit all day with a dead look face. Whether it was chanting, whether it was work, but I feel like it was work, and I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that because this woman, when I cleanse myself, I seen her in my dreams. I seen her in my work when I was cleansing myself. She even came in my godmother's dream. My godmother had never seen this lady, never seen what she looked like, and she came in her fucking dreams and she seen what she looked like. So I'm doing all this spiritual cleansing, you know, and I'm doing all this. Mind you, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant with my baby boy. Like I always say that's all my kids are spiritual, but he definitely spiritual. Like he could see for sure. Like on the spiritual note. Because I was in there fighting battles. I don't even remember that pregnancy. Like that's how bad shit was going, like, and how traumatic it was. I don't even remember that pregnancy. And then also too, another thing, remember I was saying how we would be getting over, we would get into it off of a damn fry. Like we would like have a whole brawl out, argument, beef, big ass beef over the dumbest shit. Energy. If people send energy your way, it's gonna, whoever the weakest link, if that person that you with or around you is weak, it's gonna hit that person. It's gonna hit. They're not protected, they're gonna be getting hit. People be like, you can get your ass touched. Like people can get touched. Like it's just the depth of how you get touched, but you can get touched. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up there cleansing myself. I found out that this girl was pregnant before I found out the secrets. How did I find it out? I found it out through my candles. I found it out through my spirit, through my candles. I seen the baby, I seen the gender of the kid in the candles before I knew any secret. Before I knew the secret, I seen the kid. So, come to find out, like she just can't let good enough be the fuck alone. So again, like I told y'all, we was separated at this time. She sat there and got pregnant. My kid is a project twin. And actually both of them, but that's them two right there are definitely project twins. And I really got offended at him because I said, what if I would have killed my baby? That would have been even more devastating that you done sat there and you popped the kid in this bitch and you gonna tell me to kill my fucking son? Like, how fucking dark could you be? How fucking dark could you fucking be? How dark could you be? So, I'm going through my whole pregnancy by myself, basically. He coming over here and there. He always came back when it was time to have him when it was time to have my damn kid. So I'm doing my cleansings, doing my spiritual baths, all that, reading my scriptures. I'm laying on this shit. Like I said, I'm laying on it being pregnant with my son. Laying on this, and what happened after that? Oh, I also bought my house. I bought my house, pregnant with him. I was working 2 jobs, just going, you know, because I had to prepare for this kid. Like I'm used to having one kid, so it's like I knew I was in poverty before, you know. So I grew up like that. I grew up fucked up. I just didn't want my kids to have to go through that, and I ain't had nobody $1,000 rent. So I was like, I need to purchase a crib, and I have 3 kids now. I need to make sure I got some stability for these kids. You feel what I'm saying? So I was working, hurt and pregnant. You know what I'm saying? I did what I had to do to get my house, and I'll be surprised. And y'all are interested. I'll tell y'all about that in a different cut. But I be surprised on how I purchased my house. Like I'm like, damn, like how the fuck I purchased my house on this type of payment? Like I wasn't getting paid no money for real at this time. So it was like I purchased my house. So I purchased my house. I have my son Azrael. The girl over there knocked up with that kid over there glorifying it. She have a girl. Guess what she named that girl? She named that girl after his mama. Yes, she did. Oh, yes, she did. She named that baby after his mama. So it was just a circus on Circfest, bro. So 2019, my baby born. He came back. He was good for a moment. Just doing me in. Like his ego was involved. My ego was involved. Her ego was involved. Everybody's ego is in charge, but the fucking soul and the spirit who's supposed to be driving these vehicles, everybody's ego is involved and activated. Nobody's listening to shit. Everybody's on all full-blown attack at this point. So again, she's keep harassing, tormenting me. Every time he over there hurting her feelings, this bitch wanna come bother me. Like, leave me, ma'am, I am not fucking you, okay? I ain't doing it. He the one over here breaking your little heart. Why do you keep fucking with me? Like, leave me the fuck alone. Like, leave me alone. She just kept fucking with me because this dude over there breaking her heart. He don't want to be with her. He just like the fun over there. Cause there's no rules. There's no rules. He can do what he want to do over there. There's no forcement to be ambition or be a better person and evolve and have some spiritual growth and just growth period as a person. Like there's no growth, there's no requirements over there. So of course he wanna keep, you know what I'm saying, doing that. And again, his ego is involved. Why not? I got Mr. Backburner USA. I didn't degrade Tauwana and bust her ass down so much to the point that she stuck. Cause I was stuck like I was stuck in this fucking belief, man. So sit up there. This is when I realized shit, and y'all gonna be like, what a bitch did really? This is when y'all didn't watch, y'all didn't see all the shit I've been through with Angie. You see why I was stuck and stayed. Cause I kept staying with her. Like I kept staying and kept waiting on her. When I look back at it now, I say, damn, I was literally waiting. I was literally waiting on him like I used to wait for my mom. Like, she'll be back. I'll be like, he'll be back. Just twiddling my thumbs. Just like, you know, we're a family. I just want a family. That's all I wanted with my mama. All I wanted with my mother was just a family. I wanted our family back. What I wanted with him, I just wanted my family. I just wanted our family. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was stuck in hopes and grasping at family when it was killing me. It was literally killing me. But I'm holding on so tight to something that's fucking killing me. So 2020 hits. And at this point too, I can't lose the weight after having my kids. I'm just big backing it up, man.
I just close my eyes and start dreaming without you.
I love you, Equinox.
It's been a lot of rainy days. I hope that God is making a way.
Hi guys, back with another voiceover. Again, lost files. So I just didn't want to do the video over again, and also to like I said, it's painful to do, especially this video. This speak about a lot of extremely hurting things that happened in my life. So I just couldn't do this video over. So I just wanted to do a voiceover for the part that was missing. But like I said, 2020, at this point I couldn't lose the weight. I just was getting bigger by the fucking second and shit. Just big backing it up, birthing it down. And 2020 also, like, he didn't put a battery pack, solar panel, DT energy, shit, what's that shit in Southfield? Goddamn, the whatever the fuck, all goddamn electricity. All energy sources the fuck in the world. This bitch had in her back. Like, this nigga had done beefed her up off of my energy. It's like he was sucking me dry and giving this bitch energy. And that's why the betrayal hurt her so much in this one as well with him, because it was like, damn, you ain't just shitting on me by yourself. You bringing it. You tag teaming me with somebody. Like, you literally tag teaming me with with another bitch. You know what I'm saying? And also, too, like, because I'm pretty sure she's going to be like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck what the fuck she got to say, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? But this is just something that she was talking shit about me. I never said shit to this bitch. Anything that I had to say, I always said it to my dude. This bitch was harassing me all because I'm with this dude trying to bully me out my whole situation. So anyways, out my whole relationship, basically. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what the fuck he was telling you. You knew he was in a relationship. You knew that he was my dude. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the fuck you had going on, whatever the fuck she had going on with him, that ain't had nothing to do with me. So anything that I said to him, it was all right. It was all righteous, okay? Because that was my dude that I was talking to. So anyways, like I said, 2020, she just going, I'm getting big by the second. He didn't bust me down so bad to the point that I'm just around kicking the dust hard as hell. I'm walking around with bleach stained fucking joggers on, with big back shirts that said Happy Father's Day, barely getting a retwist, just doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just not taking no care of myself at all. Like, people will look at me now and be like, well, goddamn, like, they would never think that how I was walking around and how I was just looking, you know, because my self-esteem, like I said, he had to bust my self-esteem so bad. And like I said, anytime that I even thought about saying anything, or I couldn't even post shit on my page. If I'm a silly, goofy person, and, you know, stuff be funny to me. So it was like, I couldn't even share a post or a meme that was funny, and I wouldn't even be thinking about this bitch. Like, I'd just be posting and resharing it because it was genuinely funny to me. But as soon as I post that, oh God, Jesus, the bra, oh my fucking God, it was a nightmare on fucking Criminal Street. Whew, this bitch was stalking my page so fucking bad. It was like it was a job. It was a job to her to stalk my page. Like, anything that I said, I stated. Even if I wasn't saying nothing that she felt like that was towards her, the hatred she had for me because I was with dog. She would just torment and just talk about me repetitively, so scantless on her page. To this dude, if I said something to him, he was like a parent that, like, I'm the kid that's getting bullied at school, and I tell my parent, and the parent say, hey, the bully's on that side of the street, right? Walk on this side of the street. Don't look that way. Like, that shit that this dude was telling me, like, basically, like, don't ignore it. Like, what? Like, it's like I said, I was in a fucking nightmare where everything that was right was wrong and everything that was wrong was right. You know what I'm saying? So that was happening. Like I said, 2020, I remember Lisa went on her page and she was like, this was funny. She was like, something different about this bitch. I was like, what? What is it? With Cheeto stains on my shirt, cupcake drops and shit. Because like I said, I was just big. I was big and depressed. And for anybody that say, I hate when people say, like, when you depressed, I thought you lose weight. Like, no, everybody's different. Like, I was depressed and I was gaining weight by the fucking second, like the nutty goddamn professor and shit. So Marlisa, like, what's going on with her? You know what I'm saying? She like, something different about this bitch. I was like, what is it? I was like, she's starting to look better? It's like, she's starting to look good? She was like, hell no. I was like, what is it? I was like, well, she got confidence? That's what it is. The bitch got confidence. Like, I'm trying to tell you. I don't know if the bitch hadn't did the PPP loan scam shit or the unemployment shit, but the bitch was buying these rainbow outfits up by the second and was running through them bitches too. Like, every day the bitch had a new fucking rainbow outfit on. But anyways, like... This girl, she thought she was Meg Stallion, bro. Like, she thought she was like, every time I think about 2020 and this bitch, bro, I be thinking about Meg Stallion, that being good, I'm a bad bitch. I'm sick of motherfucker. Like, that bitch thought that was the theme song. That bitch had that bitch playing every time she walk in the room. Like, she thought she was that. She thought she was that bitch, bro. So, anyways, like I said, what really got disrespectful was, 2020, his sister had a birthday party for her daughter, and my daughter Farrah, they were on the same age. We was pregnant around the same time, so she ended up going to the party. She ended up popping up. She claimed that they invited her, but she ended up popping up. So her sister like, hey, look, I ain't trying to be messy. I don't know why the fuck she here. I'm letting you know because I know you don't play by my kids. This bro that popped up my daughter there, this bitch was so fucking disrespectful, and he was just like a ass nigga, like, bruh, niggas cheat every day, B, but to let a bitch disrespect your woman and then to keep fucking with a bitch that's just messy like that, this is crazy work. Yeah, she popping off. She been that disrespectful. She done took it to social media. This was one of the times that I responded back to the shit. She speaking on my daughter. She just talking mad cash. So disrespectful. He ain't doing nothing. He's sitting up there like, I don't know if y'all remember the damn water boy. Remember the water boy when the coach was sitting up there in the back burner when he was letting Bobby Boucher get flamed on by that other team and that other coach, and he was just in the back and shit, like, just kept fucking walking backwards, like just letting Bobby get flamed on and shit. So anyways, that's how he was doing me and shit with this girl, like just in hiding, wasn't saying nothing, just letting me like, just disgusting. Like just was letting me get flamed on to the point that I was on social media acting completely out of character. It took this guy that I used to kick it with when I was younger, and he was like, he inboxed me, and he was like, look, I ain't never seen you behave like this. This is not like you. He was like, take that shit off your page. And I just instantly started crying, because it was like, he right, like I let this bitch take me on my character. And that's what I'm saying when I stated also in the video, when I said she wasn't on my level, but they brought me down to that level. And that's what I mean when I say that, because it was like they brought me down to that level for, them times, you know what I'm saying? It was rarely that I ever responded and said something. I never really directly said anything to her, but it was like, she was just harassing me. When I think back at this too, when I was just driving in the car today, thinking about the stuff that I had to talk about on this voiceover, and I was just like, this bro had everybody in their mama contacting me because I wouldn't leave my whole dude alone. It's crazy. Like, she had her sisters contacting me, her cousins, her best friends, like just everybody harassing me. It was like, ma'am, leave me the fuck alone, dog. Leave me the fuck alone. Like, this nigga was stumping my shit out, two-stepping on my shit, a two-step, he cranking on my shit. He doing Soulja Boy, all type of shit. He doing Stump the Yard. What's that movie, Rise in 2004? This nigga, he doing all Bay Area dance moves on my car. You know what I'm saying? He didn't acid pour my shit, froze it, busted down with a fucking chisel, all type of shit this nigga doing to me. You know what I'm saying? But not once did I say, let me call this bitch and razz her. No, he's breaking my fucking heart. Not you, ma'am. You're a part of it. But you're not. Why would I contact you when he the motherfucker? And anything I said about your ass was to him. Was directly to him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, leave me the fuck alone. Why are you fucking contacting me and harassing me, at me on your fucking page doing all this shit when he the fucking motherfucker doing it? You know what I'm saying? So 2021 rolls around. In the 2020. And this is when it was like, in the 2020-21. After that, when he missed my son's first birthday because of that whole situation, or whatever with old girl doing that disrespectful shit at his sister daughter's birthday party. He ended up leaving or whatever, and then he probably like, oh yeah, well, yes, bitch, because you're not gonna cheat in peace. you're not gonna shit on me and think you're gonna sit and be in my face. I don't give a fuck if you did get put the fuck out, sir. The fuck, Like, what was you think you're gonna sit in my face after disrespecting me to the maximizing degree that you have done? No, I think not. So we end up getting into it, and a lot of times he wasn't even getting put out. He just was leaving because like he just didn't want responsibilities. Like I knew I could feel when it was coming for him too. Like he'll be getting tired. Like he just got tired. Like I wish I had that fucking goddamn junction where I could just say fuck it. I'm tired of paying bills and I'm tired of being an adult and I'm tired of being a parent. And I could just sit there and just give up and not do anything and say fuck it and just leave the other parent with shit to do and fend on their own. You know what I'm saying? But I could feel when he'll be itching to go do some grimy ass shit because he just wanted I want to be free. I want to be tired of being broke. You know what I'm saying? When he just tired of being a parent at this point. So anyways, that happens. So depressing. Like into 2020, 2021, like watching Frozen, the first Frozen and the second Frozen, to be honest with you, it's highly depressing to me because my kids would just, every time he'd be my kids would be in the room with me. And they was tormenting me with watching Frozen over and over again. So every time I hear the music to that shit, I just instantly, my body just, clench up and I just get depressed because it was like, I remember them depressing times. I remember my fucking daughter coming to me. I got out and it's crazy. I was going through my photos and I seen videos of my daughter asking for her daddy. You know what I'm saying? Like stating how she wanted her daddy to come home or whatever. And it was just off. He was just doing me in dirty. 2021 come. He had became so fucking disrespectful with just disrespecting and doing dirty shit to me. He knew we shared a joint bank account. He's sitting up there taking the card that we use, purchasing rooms, it was God, Jesus, fix just disrespecting me to the fourth degree. That's why I'm like, I wish a nigga would. I'm glad it was all meant to happen spiritually, like I said, for self-love, because that was one of the hardest lessons. I ain't gonna lie, past tense. I hope it ain't shit else fucking word harsher than that shit, like, because the universe spare me. So anyways, 2021 or whatever, around his birthday come, this is when I was just like, I had that tangy feeling when she told me when I was 18 on my porch that she liked smoking crack. This was that moment for me with him when I had to put my guard up with him. He sits there, he comes back, and I went to go get my kids from school. They was at daycare at this time, and I seen them, I guess, because at this time, too, when he was gone, I started getting my self-esteem back, whenever getting my light back, started recouping some of my energy that him and that girl was stealing from me. And I remember my best friend, she was telling me, don't let him steal your light. Don't let him steal your light again. And I was like, okay. So I'm dressing up, looking pretty, starting to take care of myself again. So he's coming home from work. I'm leaving out to go get the kids. He looks at me. He gave me this real fucked up look, and I gave him a kiss. I was like, I'm gonna go get the kids. He was like, yeah, all right. So I'm on the phone with Marlisa. Like I said, I'm always on the phone with Marlisa. And so I'm telling her, and she was like, yeah. She was like, he not liking that because you're different now. You're different. Because he's saying that, you're getting your confidence back. You're not letting him basically pounce on you like that. So I'm on my phone. I'm on the phone with Marlisa, and I'm driving. I see he texts me. He like, I'm about to go. I was like, okay. I was like, where you about to go? Cousin them house? He said, he never said nothing. So I'm watching him on my my camera, him taking his stuff out the house. Mind you, when he was there, his clothes and stuff, he had his stuff right by the door, and he'd sit in the living room by the front door on the couch to watch TV. This before I had finished my basement. And so my kids, when they come home, they'll look around the corner to see if their daddy was home. And so I'm watching him take his shit out the house while I'll go get the kids. And Marlisa, she on the phone with me. I'm telling her, she said, don't do it. Like, you could tell she was so fucked up and disgusted at what he was doing, but trying to keep calm for me. She said, don't do it. She said, don't you go back. She said, don't go back. Don't go back. She said, just nope. She said, let him go. Let him go. Let him go. And you could just hear, I'm fucked up, but I'm so fucked up. I'm stunned. I'm shocked and hurt. And she just like, she's disgusted. But you could tell she's also hurt. but she's just trying to stay strong and keep her composure for me. And I get my kids. I didn't go back. I didn't say anything either. My kids, I take my kids home. They come in the house. They looks around the corner, and they see all their daddy stuff gone. They see he's not here. And my kids was so fucked up. Like, my kids didn't talk for days. They didn't talk for days. And this was like the second time that this had happened. Like, one of the first times that he had pulled this, my daughter, Ferris, she didn't talk for, I think she didn't talk for damn almost a week when he did this. But this time, like, both of them was fucked up. Like, they didn't talk for days. Like, they was just in full-blown disbelief of fucked upness, you know what I'm saying, that he was gone. Like, Farrah, my daughter, and it's so fucked up to say, like, she got abandonment issues due to him. Because her whole fucking life, and she only fucking about to be 9, her whole life, this nigga been MIA on her shit. Like, in and out, in and out, in and out. Like, she had then grew cold to the shit. Like, my youngest son, he just, like, because he really didn't want him. I feel like, and he also know how much I love him. I feel like he kind of uses him to, you know, hurt me. I'm not stating that he don't love his kids, but, you know, I feel like he know that how much I love my kids. He try to use them as pawns to hurt me sometimes. And also, too, to reiterate, when I said that when I was changing my daughter, he was fucked up like that. His energy was that loud because he knew he had that baby on the way. He knew that he was about to have 2 fucking babies. So he's looking at me change my daughter, and his energy and his thoughts is busting him down to the point it's reeking out to, I can feel his energy being so loud. That's why his energy was that loud. His energy was that loud because he knew that he had another that girl was over there pregnant, and that baby was on the way. No, again, reiterates for people, you know, like I said, about I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Like I said, he didn't say shit, so his energy was so loud. I didn't know what the fuck. I'm changing my daughter. What the fuck? I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with dog. So he's not a pervert. He don't play. Now that's some shit he don't play about. He blicking shit up, you know, about anybody playing with kids in that type of way. So he's not that type of person. He wasn't abusive. Will he smack a bitch? Yes, he will. But him being abusive, no. I can't say that. Will he lay hands on a woman? Yeah. Is he abusive? No. You know what I'm saying? Will he go on Ike Turner bitches? No, he's not going to do that. So 2021 happened. We ended up getting married. I got married to him because I'm thinking like, oh, okay, maybe we're going to start over a new leaf. I know y'all like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Thought that he'd probably start over a new leaf and, you know, be a better person, which no, you know, people don't marry nobody and you already got problems. Like they always say, that's all that shit, the problems that you had, all it's gonna do is carry into your fucking marriage. So I married him. Clearly y'all see shit ain't changed. 2022 happens in January, around this time. I think it was the 26th. My mom called me. I'm at my second job. She calls me and she like, hey, Pumpkin, I'm calling you to tell you that, did you hear about Javon? And I'm like, no, what's going on with Javon? She like, he in ICU right now at Henry Ford. I'm like, what? And it fucked me up so bad because I used to watch Javon and I used to always be around him at, you know, with my auntie Nana. That's my cousin, my older cousin Marquita's son. And that's her only baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I know she fucked up. Like, you know, I got 3 kids and you know what I'm saying? Like, that's her only baby. Like, she don't got no other babies. You feel me? So I'm like, I know she, you know, she fucked up. I tried to call her. I think she answered the phone. Yeah, I think she did. And I just told her I love her. Because, like, what words could I possibly say to her? You know what I'm saying? It's no words that could... that could heal or, you know what I'm saying, or soothe her. So, you know what I'm saying, her only child is in the hospital. So 2 days, I think it was 2 days later. Yeah, 2 days later, Friday. That was on a Wednesday because I was at work at my second job. Friday night going into Saturday morning. Chris gets ICU. He gets in ICU. He ended up passing all the way from several hospitals to go all the way downtown to my mom's. to my mom's house. And he lands on her doorstep fucked up. The girl that he was with, I don't understand why she didn't sit there and say F what he was talking about and go take the boys to the hospital or call me. You know what I'm saying? I work literally up the street from where they was at. I literally was talking to the boy damn near every day, and this wasn't even disclosed to what was happening. I think I didn't talk to him for 2 days. The 2 days that the shit was happening, that he was going through what he was going through. So he ended up going down to my mama's house, and she like, what the fuck? She's like, no, I called the EMS. She's like, something is wrong with this boy. So my mom called the EMS. He ended up going to the EMS come to pick him up. He didn't have several heart attacks, several strokes getting to that motherfucker in the ambulance. They didn't have to do open heart surgery on him. And so my mom, she is she there or whatever, and she telling me like, hey, Pumpkin, I don't know, he's not looking good.
Don't think I needed you anyways. It took some time for me to see it. Y'all don't see what I see. Wear my heart on my sleeves. I'm just tired of bleeding. I always wind up losing in the
So they like, you know, you can only have so many people, but they let my mom and my dad go down there because, you know, considering the situation. So, I'm on the phone with my mom and she like, Pumpkin, it ain't looking good. She's like, they got all these tubes going down and stuff. He looked bad, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, my mama, she like, she could be a hypochondriac sometimes. So I'm just thinking like, all right, maybe he don't look that fucked up, Tangy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can you pass me a piece of napkin? So I'm like, right there. So I'm like, right here. So I'm thinking like, maybe, you know, it ain't as bad as she's trying to say it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, thank you. Like, maybe it's not as bad as she's trying to say that it is or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she could be, like I said, hypochondriac, you know, sometimes. So I'm at work, I'm just like, man, I was like, I'm gonna take right now. I can't be without my brother. I'm like, I can't be without him. And she like, I know you can't be without him, Pumpkin. Like, my brother, we was close. Like, and when I go insert these other pieces, like, I like understand like how close me and my baby brother. That's my first baby. That's my first baby. Like, my son, his first baby. He my first baby. So I'm telling her like, I can't be without him. She like, I know you can't. So they watching him. They got him in like an induced coma at this point, a medical induced coma. So that Sunday, my mom, she up there again. I came up there to go see him for a few, because I was working still, so I go see him for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And my mama, she stayed up there. She stayed up there all night, I think. And we was figuring out what days, because at this point they like, all right, he not stable, but we got like some organization on what's going on with him, so we gotta have like a schedule of who's coming up here, who's gonna be visiting him on these days. So I was gonna go Monday because that was my off day. And my dad and my mom, we didn't know who was gonna come Tuesday, so they were trying to figure that out. So I'll go see him Monday. I'm up there for like some hours. I'm just chilling, you know, just talking to him and just, spending time with him or whatever. And so my mom, mind you, she stayed up the street from her. So I'm like, calling her for what I think I had to call her that morning. So last time I had talked to her was that Sunday night, and we was talking, we had a good conversation. She seemed okay. Like, she seemed fine. Like, we was talking about spirituality stuff, and we was talking about getting cremated and, saying about death and that. And I was telling her, I was like, Mom, and this and that. And she was like, really, Pumpkin? And again, when I told y'all about tones, what I've learned in people's tone and they death. It's like if you had a keyboard, and this is the better way I could give paint a picture for y'all. And the tone. it'll be this key. Like it's this tone in it. It's an A or some shit like that. Like it's an A tone that they're in. So I tried to call her. She wasn't answering her phone. Like she wouldn't answer her phone. At this point, her phone started going to voicemail. So I'm about to leave my brother, and I was like, you know what? I'm about to just go down there to my mom's house, and I'm about to just see what's going on with her or whatever. I was like, hey, like I said, I feel like, my mom could be a hypochondriac, so I'm like, she probably just being kind of extra. Her son is in the hospital, but we, he appeared to be like he got some chance. You know what I'm saying? So I goes down there or whatever, and I'm knocking on the door. I had to go to the bathroom at this point too, so I'm knocking on the door, and I'm like, Mom, her car outside. So I'm like, Mom, open the door. It's me. And so nobody coming to the door. She ain't coming to the door. Her door locked. I ain't had no key at this time because me and my mama, we had a strained relationship. We was close, but she'll be probably, like I said, she theatrical. She could be theatrical and hypochondriac all the time. So I hadn't got my key back yet, so I couldn't get in there. And so I'm knocking on the door. I'm trying to throw shit at her window or whatever, and she wasn't coming. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, she go with somebody? Because her car outside. So I'm talking to her. I'm always on the phone with Marlisa. Marlisa is my, like, me and Marlisa eat, sleep, breathe, shit each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? We take showers on the phone. Like, hold on, girl. Like, we on the phone. Like, that, we do everything together. Like, that was my whole heart. So, I'm on the phone with her, and I'm telling her, she was like, what? She was like, that's weird. I was like, I know, right? And I was like, I hope she ain't doing this on purpose type of stuff. So I called her apartment complex, and I'm like, hey, can y'all do a welfare check on my mama? I was like, because her son, her baby boy in the hospital, he in ICU. I'm like, I want to make sure she okay. And so they like, well, we kind of busy right now. I don't got nobody to go check on her apartment, but I'm gonna have, when I get time, and I'm gonna have somebody check on her. No, they said I'm gonna call her neighbor. I'm gonna call her neighbor and see have she seen or she heard her. I said, okay. So I didn't go. I leave. I go about my day. I realized, like, damn, it's hours passed by. I was like, damn, they ain't calling back. My mom ain't calling back. Her phone still going to voicemail. This is the first at this time. This is February. It's February the 1st. So I'm sitting up there. I called back. They said, we started. I got busy. I wasn't able to call you back. Her neighbor said she heard her upstairs cooking. I said, okay. So it's just something still didn't sit with me, because I'm like, why her damn phone ain't? Why her phone ain't charged? So my husband, he goes to work in the morning. He had to be at work at like 5 o'clock in the morning. So he got up like at 4 o'clock, left out. So I called Marlisa. I'm like, I don't know, man. I was like, something ain't sitting right in my spirit, man. So I was like, I'm gonna go over there. So she was like, all right. So I'm on the phone with her the whole time driving over there. So I goes over there, and I knocks on the door. No answer. Her car's still there. No answer. Her car's still there. I twist her door. Her door is unlocked at this point. But my mama had this like janky nigger rig type of thing, like where she put a crutch up to her door handle where she didn't want the maintenance people or whoever was coming to her apartment or whatever. So she had kind of put that up there. She made a little, whatever, janky trip thing. So I'm like, whoa, I'm like telling Marlisa, I said, her door open now. She was like, what? And she's like, you want me to come over there? I was like, yeah. And she was like, I'm on my way right now. And so I was like, I'm about to, she was like, call the police. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna call the police. So her neighbor ended up coming outside, and she like, yeah. She was like, I told him I heard up there cooking, but I heard what happened with her son, but I heard her upstairs cooking, yesterday or whatever. This was around such time, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah. I said, I ain't heard. I said, this ain't like her. So Marlisa ended up pulling up, and we end up pushing the door together. We knocks the crunch down. And so she like, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna walk first. So we walking up the stairs, and I'm walking behind her, and she walks past my mama's room, and she looking around, And I'm standing at the top of the stairs, and I'm like, she like, and so I was like, her room right there, I'm like, her room, the first door. And so she like, she goes in there. She said, and I just instantly started screaming. And I was so mad at her because I'm like, you ain't give him a chance. Like, you didn't give him a chance. I thought she did this on purpose. I'm like, I just kept screaming, said you didn't give him a chance. You ain't give him a chance to try to pull through. And so the police came, the coroners. My aunts came, my daddy came, everybody came down there. So I was fucked up, man. So you got 2 people in the hospital on fucking life support. You got my mama that we just found deceased on her fucking bedroom floor. My brother in ICU. He love my mama. So it's like, I'm double fucked up. It's like, I gotta go see him. I gotta go keep going to go see him. So when I go see him, I'm crying double time because I'm crying for my mama. I'm crying for him because I'm like, damn, if he wake the fuck up, his fucking mama dead, bro. You don't even know his fucking mama dead. So, the following week, Javon passed away. They ended up having to let him go. He wasn't making no progress. He took a turn for the worse. So we like, God damn, like what the fuck? We got hopes. We got Chris still making it. Chris still making it. And Chris was like, he started dying. Like, his body started fucking dying. His feet started dying because of the medicine that they was put him on, like trying to keep his heart pumping. It was fucking up other shit. So I just remember his feet being black, like they covered it up. Then it started going towards the end. They like, he gonna have to eventually get that amputated. But me and my daddy, we had already known, like we know my brother. So we like, if they can't, my brother can't be back and he can't be the same person, we ain't letting that shit happen to him. Like, I hate when people do that too. If I'm not able-bodied, let me go. Like, what the fuck could I possibly do here if I cannot function? So we knew that, like, if he wasn't, and then we know his mindset. Like, he go, if we save him today, the nigga gonna take this stuff out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't gonna be able to live like that. So, he got kids, and my brother was a good daddy. He was a good daddy. He was a good father because my daddy was a good daddy. My daddy was loving. Like, he was a real loving daddy. So, he got that from him. And he was just a good daddy. So it was like, when he started dying off, I'm like, they saying he got a little progress. He got progress. All right. His right side down. He left-handed. He might can work with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might can work with something. Like, is his right down? He got his left-handed. You feel me? So I'm like, he got kids. So that's what I was thinking about on that. Like, he got babies, like, they love their fucking daddy. Like, they know their daddy and they love their fucking daddy. So, something gotta shake. The next day after I had seen them, my daddy get a call, I get a call, and he got took a turn for worse. This was a week after Javon passed. So we had to go to the hospital. watch my brother take his life, bro. We had to let him go. And I'm like, that's some dramatic shit. Like, I would never forget, like, watching him struggle with his reps. But it was the machines keeping him alive any fucking way. So it was like, it didn't take long for him to go, but it was just watching him. It was just watching him go. So we had a funeral. My mom's funeral was first. February, I think it was the 25th or the 26th. No, February 25th was my mom's funeral. I think February 26th was Javon's funeral. March 3rd, I think was Chris' funeral. Even the fucking funeral home was like, what the fuck? Like, it was like, well, you just here for your mama? Like, I couldn't even, when my mama passed away, I was fucked up. Like, it was like, damn. Fuck. It was like, all my fucking childhood, I get been told, your mama gonna die, your mama gonna die. Like, I've been told my whole fucking childhood, since my mama started doing drugs, like, your mama gonna die, your mama gonna die. So I kind of was like, a little tough at it, like, they trying to be prepared for it as a kid. But when she actually fucking died, it was like, I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for it. Like, my mom, she was a great grandmother. Like, so it hit my kids real bad. It was just a whole messed up situation. So when Chris passed away, like I said, when Mama passed away, it was like, oh, I'm fucked up. Javon, that was my baby. I used to watch him and be around him all the time. So it was like, God damn, like this my baby too. But it was my mom and my brother hit so hard I couldn't even digest Javon leaving. Like I couldn't even focus on like, damn, he gone too. So when Chris passed away, I was defeated. I was like, I was fucked up. Like my body just collapsed. When I went to go put money on his funeral, they had already finished with his body. He had the viewing. I couldn't even go see his body. They was like, your brother, I was like, I couldn't fucking see it. Like I wouldn't have came to his fucking funeral, but the only reason why I came, because that's the last time I knew I would see him. That's the last time I knew I was gonna see him. But when I got to the funeral, I just kept rubbing his hair. I couldn't believe like my baby gone. That's my baby. Like what the fuck I'm gonna do now? Like this my starting lineup team. These my forefront players that's in my life. So after they passed away, I try to get through, cope with how I can cope. And me and my husband have our anniversary, our 1-year anniversary. Goes to Cancun to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Soon as we touch back here, guess who sit there and fucking message me or have somebody message me? Miss Old Faithful. She had somebody message me, which I feel it was her, talking about something. Oh, you know your husband got a baby on the way? So you cheat on me 3 months fucking after I lose my fucking my mom, my brother, and my cousin in the same fucking month? So the shit was so traumatic. And like, I said, Time out, universe. Time out, time out, time out, time out with the grief. Time out with the grief. Time out with the grief. This nigga's either the devil, a demon, or something wrong upstairs with him. Cause who the fuck would do some shit like that when you just see your wife get KO'd, bro? Who the fuck would do that? Like, something wrong with my man. Something wrong with my man. Something wrong with my man. I had to hope the grief. I had to hope the grief. So I was so fucked up and I was so in like, what the, hold on, something wrong with dog. I sit there, I guess a therapist. The fucking therapist was disgusting. The therapist was in the window and leave. Like, leave. Like, if you need me to write a letter for you, I will write a letter for you tomorrow. Not only that, rewind. This broad so sick. When I lose my mother, because I didn't realize, she was a non-factor to me. I guess she lost her mom like a few months prior, which I feel like you don't care, because a person that gave a fuck about them type of people, why are you harassing somebody else? My mind was occupied on my grief. My mind was occupied on losing my mama. My mind was occupied on losing my family. How do you have time to sit there and harass some fucking body? So she skips over my husband to contact fucking me through Cash App, because we had to get money from my mom. She donated. She said she sends me $100 motherfucking. Ain't gonna say losing a parent is a hard thing. Are you fucking retarded? Who the fuck said you can approach me, ma'am? Really? You send me $100 to bargain? To bargain with God? And I'm gonna tell y'all why I say she did that to bargain with God. Prior 2017, when she was harassing me, pregnant, I was scared for her fucking baby at this point. The shit that was spewing up out this bitch mouth. And I got all my receipts. I keep every fucking thing. I still got the messages. She messaged me and she said, you lying on me, this and that. She was just harassing and just lying. She said, I hate you or some shit like that. I hope you die. I hope you get hit by a car. And when it happened, I hope you have the most excruciating pain in your life when you die. Fast forward. I didn't know that her son was in ICU too and passed away a day after Javon. But my mom remembered she passed away first. So you message me, you try to send me $100 because you remember what you fucking said to me, and then miraculously your son gets hit by a car, and he's struggling. And rest his soul, no shade to that, because I'm a mother, and it's like losing a fucking kid. Like, I'm fucked up off of my sibling. And my mama, let alone my baby, somebody that I birthed. You feel what I'm saying? So that's traumatic. But don't come bothering me, trying to bargain with me, cause you know what the fuck you said to me. That's why people should be careful with their word. So she sit there jumps over that. I sent her money back. I said, thank you, no thank you. I said, use this for your kids. Bitch just hated. She hated because I non-factor her. Every time she said something to me, I non-factor her. She barely got a fucking real response out of me. The response, a dramatic response she got out of me was maybe 2 times. She barely, I ain't say shit to this bitch. She was a non-factor to me. I'm not speaking to you. So, sit there and do that. Fast forward back. She sits there and message me, lie, and say that she don't know who did it. This will really piss the therapist off. The anniversary, the 1 year anniversary of my mama and my brother and my cousin passing away, she had somebody message me, which was her, saying, who you got? You ain't got nobody. And your mom, that's why your mama dead. That's why your daddy did. That's why your brother dead. Who you got? That's why you alone. That's why you alone. Cause I was posting that on social media, and I said that I was like, I feel like I'm all alone. That's why you feel alone, cause you ain't got nobody. And I'm like, you what type of demonic bitch is you, dog? Like, you're fucking evil. Like, who fucks with somebody knowing what they done been through, and then you had the nerve to try to sit there and get bargain with me prior, and then turn around and then you turn around and fuck my husband. Now he's married, now bitch, and you sit there and you turn around and screw him, and then have a fucking baby with him. Like, boy, when that karma bus come rolling around. Boy, when that shit bus come, like, I hope you can handle that shit. I hope you can handle it. But sat there and did that. So at this point, I'm just like, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm looking at him. I should have been looking at him sideways, but I'm definitely looking at him sideways. Like, I can't fuck with you, bro. Like, you a special type of evil, bro. You a demon, bro. Like, something wrong with you. Something mentally wrong with you, or you a fucking demon. Who does that to somebody? Then, oh, y'all, guess what she named this baby? She named this baby after her. So she could make sure she sit there and say all those names together, and also so she can have it like she got his last name. Just sickness at its certain. I told y'all this was a circus. This was Universal Circus in this bitch. So come 2023, this was the beginning of 23 when she did that, because that was the 1 year anniversary. I opened my shop. She's so sickening and so bitter and jealous and stalking me. Like, why are you bothering me now? She threatening me, got the audacity to call my motherfucking phone. Talking about somebody y'all ain't gonna have no good luck. You ain't gonna have, like, who the fuck said you can approach me again? And so I had to read her fucking rights that time in a text message, like, bro, stop talking to me, dog. Don't get it twisted. I ain't saying shit. Don't get it twisted. Cause now at this point, my team all gone. Like, bitch, you can kind of catch this fade for real. You can catch it for real this time. So he sit there. I get my shop grand opening. This dude bails at me 3 days after grand opening. 3 days after grand opening, just gets the fuck on. Just gets on, as in, like, stop helping me with the shop. At this point, I have been tired. I had been already just tired any fucking ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was over it. I had been praying for the universe, Most High, to please get me out this situation. Because, like I said, I was stuck, y'all. I was stuck there. Like I said, my ego hadn't been activated. But at this point, my ego started going down, and I was just like, I had a hard attachment there. I had a hard trauma bond there. So it was like, he trauma bonded me to the fucking 5th degree. So it was like, please get me out this situation. And nobody could ever take my attention off him. Like, when he would leave, people would think like I would talk to somebody else. I never talked to nobody else. Not talked to nobody, just sat there and sat at home and twiddled my thumbs. But see, now, I was outside. I had to shop. Started losing weight too. I started losing my weight, started getting my confidence back and stuff, and started having a little more self-esteem about myself. So, who walks into my store? Trey. He walks into this store. And he kicked me out the fucking door. Cause I was already dangling out that bitch, like, trying to leave and shit, like. So I was like, is it okay? Is he outside? And he was like, bitch, get the fuck outside. Like, it's nice out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I got outside. And he came and I always be thankful for him for that. He came and he got me out that situation. Like, he helped me get out that situation, for sure. Cause I was stuck. I couldn't move. And he kept trying to come back around, my husband or whatever. And he was popping off because he knew at this point too, like, he smelled somebody else around. So he like, like, he didn't even, I wasn't even sleeping with my dog or messing around with him yet. But he knew like, a routine, and my routine wasn't even changing. That's gay creep vibes too. Like, you watching me more than what you portrayed that you watch me as. So he wasn't feeling that. He noticed that I wasn't chasing and running and asking and begging and pleading with him. When you come back home, and family. I wasn't doing that shit no more. Cause I didn't give a fuck. I had went in tunnel vision of not fucks given. 0 of them bitches wasn't there. It was none. It wasn't there. So I sat there and he tried to come back around. I was like, oh. So he tried to come back around or whatever, and you know, we was married, so I was, and again, family. So I was just trying to be like, all right, maybe. But I knew, for one, Trey they came and answered the prayer and knocked the veil up off my ass and answered and removed me from the service. So it was like, you know, I can't go against what Most High Universe then sat there and helped me get up out of, and go against it when I prayed to get out of there. So he knew shit was different when he was back like in the 2023. He knew things was different. So I knew it too. It was like I can't do it no more. Like, our run is up. Also too, what I noticed about me dealing in my life, like I said, I only had really 3 major relationships. And what I noticed with the universe, they always bring somebody to remove me from a situation. I guess they probably was like, she probably gonna stay in this shit too long. We gonna have to make sure we get backup to get her out of here. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, well, my son's father, it was Deshaun who came and he kind of helped me move on from that, and my son as well too. My son first, and then Deshaun kind of helped me away from it, not going down. Woo, thank fucking Most High that I didn't turn back there. You feel me? And then Deshaun, like I said, Jay came and he removed me out of that situation. Helped me stay 10 toes on not messing with that situation. And so when Trey came along, it was like he came and helped me remove me out of that situation. And in December 31st, 2023, I just told him, I said, I can't. I told him I wanted a divorce. I said, I don't want to do it no more. I want a divorce. And so he said, bet, because he's so cocky and his ego is just so nasty. Like, he got no control over his ego at all. None. So he like, like, you don't even think about your kids, you ain't think about shit, you ain't even trying to fight, you ain't even trying, you know what I'm saying? Like, just kidding. Hopefully he get his healing. Hopefully me telling my story prompt him and help him get the courage to sit there and face those childhood wounds that he had. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I told him December 31st, 2023, I couldn't do it anymore. And I wanted a divorce. So that ended up happening. 2024, I had another death. In the beginning of that. So my son, my oldest son, he was dating this girl named Shay, my baby. I'm the type of mama, because I'm a girl's girl. If my son popping off, acting up, and I know he doing some wrong shit, I'm siding with the girl, because I'm a girl first. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my son gonna know better to not even be doing that. But if he wrong, I'm gonna let you know you're wrong. Like, I'm a right, wrong type of person. I don't care, kid or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no. He was dating Shay or whatever, but I think he wasn't really ready for her. And what type of person that she was or whatever, but just beautiful little soul. And also too, it helped that she was the same zodiac sign as me or whatever. Me and her both was Taurus, but she was just sweet little teeny bopper. And her and Eric, they ended up parting because he had just kind of jumped off the porch and wanted to be outside his damn self. So I was like, just give him time. I was like, I know who I raised. I know I raised a good young man, but he need to explore right now. So she was like, all right, Mom, you know, I'm going to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, just do me. I got too much stuff going on anyways or whatever. I'm going to do me. And I'm going to just focus on me right now. I said, okay. So me and her always talk. We stayed in contact, stayed talking or whatever, but she never told me off the bat, like, what was wrong with her. She just would be like, Mom, I'm sick right now. I'm in the hospital. Or I had to go back to the hospital. And I'm like, what? I'm like, why you go to the hospital, girl? Like, what's wrong with you? And then she finally told me, like, and mind you, me and her we got close. Like, this is my baby. You feel what I'm saying? So she was like, I got cancer. She said I had cancer since I think she was like 9 or 10. And she said it came back. She said I'm back in remission, I guess, whatever you call it, but she had the cancer had come back. And so when she told me that, I couldn't understand. And I'm a person too, like a mother, don't be bringing all these little girls around. I don't even really like girls like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm not gonna get attached, especially if you sitting up there trying to rotate different girls. I don't want to see these bras. Bring the one that you're really serious about. But all the little slicking, I don't want to be around. Okay? But I know she was somebody that Eric was really kind of serious about. And I actually liked her for real. You know what I'm saying? So when she told me that, it was like, what the fuck? Like, now why the fuck would they do that? And when she told me, I couldn't stop crying. Like, I could not stop crying. She had then told me this in 2023. And I couldn't stop crying. Like, every time I thought about her, I just kept crying. I was just like, damn, like, you know, that's a baby. You know, she was a baby. So, she ended up being in a hospital. I think it was like the end of 2023. And so I ended up going to go see her in the hospital, chilling and caking and stuff with her or whatever. And she seemed like she was cool. She's like, I'm trying to go home. I want to go home. She had been in the hospital for like about a month or so at this time. And so she was like, hopefully I get to go home. I'm tired of being here. I'm going to go home. And so I was like, all right. I was like, hopefully, you do or whatever. And so she ended up coming home or whatever. And she was okay. She ended up was like, Mom, I'm going to come see you. Come spend the night at your house. And we're going to have like Manny and Petty day. We got to go on the, you know what I'm saying, mommy and daughter date. All that, you know? So I'm like, all right, bet. She had did a collage for Fair. Fair was like, that's my sister Shay. Like, they, you know, they got close with the kids, all of that. And so, this particular day, I'm texting her. I'm like, I realized she ain't texting me back. I'm like, hey, baby. I said, you okay? And so, she wasn't texting back. And so I'm like, I said, you starting to scare me now. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she stayed up the street from us. And I was about to go to the gym and I was like, when I come back, I'm gonna go ahead and just go check on her. But something in my spirit said, no, I'll go check now. So I end up going to go check on her. And as soon as I pull up, they like, Shay passed away last night. And that shit fucked me up so fucking bad. I'm like, now why the fuck would they do that? Like, what is the purpose of they put people in my life and to take them away? So when she passed away, I was like, I was really fucked up. I was fucked up already. I hadn't even still grieved over my mom and my brother all the way because I be feeling like with them, I hadn't even digested Docu. You know what I'm saying? Like, it started there. I hadn't even digested her. And my mama, I was so used to her leaving so much, it was like, she on vacation. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I still ain't even digest her all the way. But when Shay passed away, I was kind of really fucked up. Marlisa and Trey definitely helped me get through that situation and being a good support system. After that, everything was good. I had a good birthday. This year was like one of the best birthdays I had. This was one of the best birthdays I had. Me, Marlisa, her sister, she like my sister too, whatever, we grew up together. We all had a ball like for my birthday. And so after my birthday, we was preparing for Marlisa's sister birthday. Like I said, she like my sister as well. We was preparing for her birthday. She was turning a big 4-0. So we like, yeah, we about to get turned. We about to be lit for her birthday. We preparing. We had a kickback. We was planning on the stuff we was gonna wear, everything. Like, yeah, we gotta make sure we prepared. We gotta take stand bags. We ain't got it like we used to. So we don't with no hangovers, all that. So we was walking and you know what I'm saying, getting our shit together. So then Nikita's birthday come and we party. We had fun for her kickback. She had like a whole weekend event thing. So we went to her kickback. That was fun. Then we ended up going out to the bar for her birthday. That was fun. And then like, about 2 weeks later, Marlisa ended up getting into a coma. She ended up getting in a coma, and she ended up passing away. And I can't go into details about that too much because for the sake of her kids or whatever. But yeah, she passed away. So, like I told y'all, like Marlisa, we grew up our whole life together. Like our whole lives together. Like even, you know what I'm saying, when we separated, we always came back with information for each other. Like we were like, we twins. You feel what I'm saying? Like that was my whole heart. But when she passed away, I felt like I was running in life, like, oh shit, like life fucking me up. Like I'm just running, like, ooh, but I'm still moving. But it's like when Marlisa passed away, it was like I fell. Like I fucking fell. I tripped and I fell. And it was like off of fucking Color Purple when Sophia acted a fucking mess at the juke joint and they was like, time to nigga put the piano down, like, time to go. Like I just knew it was time to get the fuck out. Like it was like, damn shit, I didn't catch the memo. And what I was thinking about too, what made the feeling I had or whatever, was like, I don't know if y'all ever seen Riding the Cars with Boys with Drew Barrymore. It's like an old movie back in the day in the early 2000s. And the little boy daddy was strung out on heroin so fucking bad, bro. But he loved his fucking daddy. Like he loved his daddy so much. And the mama ended up was like, he gotta go. So he was like, shit, fuck that, I'm going with daddy. Like he got his little bags and he was like, I need my toothbrush. And he ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting all his stuff and trying to go with his daddy. And daddy was gone, he had to roll past him. But the whole moral of me mentioning that situation was because that's how I felt. It was like, I didn't get the fucking memo. Like, are we leaving? When is my fucking flight? Because I didn't know we were supposed to be leaving right now. So how can the fuck I need to catch up with her? I just knew it was time to go. I'm like, then he took my whole starting lineup of me. You feel me? So I'm like, it's time to go. I was confident in it's time to go. Like, it's time to get the fuck on, bro. I couldn't even see my fucking kids. I couldn't see them. Like, I was trying to check the fuck out. Like, I'm like, it's no way. Like, me and her supposed to go together. Like, that was our plan. We supposed to grow old together. We supposed to check out the fuck together. And she left me out to this bitch by myself, alone. It's time to go. And her cousin, he had came from New York, and he helped me. He ended up helping me. I always think about him like being in those type of movies and stuff, like where a person is like injured on the side of the road, and that person come and help them and pick them up and nurse them back to health. You know what I'm saying? And help them out, because I was fucked up. I couldn't see my kids. He came and helped me out with my kids. He helped me a lot. I'll forever be grateful for him for that. Because like I said, I could not see my kids at that time. Like it was time to go. Like my mama gone, my brother gone, Shay gone, Doshi gone. Fucking Malik, my fucking, who I eat, sleep, breathe. This is why I damn near asked this girl what color panties I'm wearing. Like that's how close me and her is. So it was like, what the fuck? I want to phone her all day, every day. Like they took my star on up. It's time to get up out of here. So at that point, I was fucked up. I was down bad. Like I was down bad. I was still moving around because I gotta move. Because at the end of the day, I'm a mother. I got bills to pay. I got a fucking business. I got kids. You feel what I'm saying? So I couldn't let it defeat me in that way. But it was like, god damn, like I'm fucked up. I'm just zombie walking around this bitch. And also too, with her cousin who came and helped me, I appreciated him, but it was like also in those movies where the person nursed you back to health, but you realize that something ain't wrapped too tight with that person. So in my spirit, I knew, like, yeah, he just here to help for this. This is what he's here for. He's only here for that. But he kept trying to press it, like wanting to be something more, and like trying to convince me that he just knight in shining armor to me, that the universe is sent down here. And I just tell him, like, I'm spiritual enough to know the universe ain't gonna send me no fucking knight in shining armor when I'm dripping of fucking trauma and pain. You're not that. I'm leaking too bad, bro. I'm leaking too bad. They're not gonna send me that. I'm attracting predators at this point. I'm attracting fucking narcissists. I'm attracting everything that I had in trauma. Thank you, but no thank you. And another thing too, was something in my soul that my guys was clenching at my shit, like, bitch, don't you dare. I never felt that before. It's like he appeared to be the perfect dude. The perfect dude, like everything that I wanted, making good money, good with my kids, just appeared to be a great nigga. And something in my soul was like, the fuck you better not. And as long as I've been around him long enough, I started to see, like, okay, yeah, I see why. But I thank him for that. Like, see, I appreciate. I did. I appreciate you for that. That was what you was meant to come down here and do for me. You was meant to come down here and honestly, I think my kids probably sent for him. You know, we all have our own journeys, even our kids. Even though you try to control your kids, you was just a passageway for your kids to come down here and do their own journey. You know what I'm saying? So my kids probably had him as a liner of, like, I know my mama at this time, she's gonna be fucked up right now. So we gonna need somebody that's gonna come in and to make her remember. That's fucked up to say. Make her remember why she here. What and we're here. You know. So with that or whatever, like I said, it just fucked me up. I was traumatized off of that. And looking back at it now, everything happened for reasons. Like, I think about my team, my lineup, and I'm like, all right, my Lisa part was like, look, I'll come back to earth with you, but I'm checking the fuck out at this time. Like, I've had enough of this shit. Cause we used to always keep saying like, man, like I ain't coming back to this bitch. Like, nah, I mean that shit. Like, that's why I'm here now being vulnerable with people. Like, you know, I ain't wanna be telling my story like this, like verbally. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to just put it in the book. But to be vulnerable like this, telling my story, is like, all right, I don't want to miss nothing that I'm supposed to be down here doing. Cause I ain't trying to come back to this bitch. It's ghetto down here. And I clearly didn't read the motherfucking memo. I just kept saying like, damn, like, cause you know, we signed up for this shit. Like, regardless of how we feel about it and how we feel about our life, we signed up for this contract. And I'm just like, can I look at mines with my glasses on? Like, I need to see what the fuck I actually was talking about, what I wanted to do. I couldn't have said take them out all at the same time. I said that shit. Like, I agree to that. I must forget what the feelings and shit and emotions was like on Earth. Like, I had to. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was just fucked up. But how I get through things, and people, because they say, how are you still standing? How are you still standing, and how is you able to still function after all what I've been through? It's my spirituality that I feel like that helped me get through what I go through. Because it's like, they go, but they not in the flesh today, and it's still in spirit.
I won't. Oh, come on. You're gonna switch your shirts, my mom. And this is probably the smallest time he's ever spent with me. I'm just sorry I never got a chance to let him know.
Oh, now.
I love you, Equinox.
It's been a lot of rainy days. I hope that God is making a way. Don't think I needed you anyways. It took some time for me to see it. Y'all don't see what I see. Wear my heart on my sleeves. I'm just tired of bleeding. I always wind up losing in the ending. In this game called love, I lose. Cause who said you win? Who said you win? Anyway, in this game called love, I lose. Cause who said you win? Who said you win?